So that's one way to measure. Another way to measure is actual messages, DMs of people that say to you, you changed my mind or you gave me another perspective. That's obviously the most meaningful. But follower count is really not a real metric because, again, it could be manipulated so easily.
So if you're talking about the people that are engaging with you, what about people that the Free Palestines and the like hate comments that they DM you or put out there, or the diatribes that they write, that is totally, like, should you even be responding if somebody writes a thesis of lies?
Yeah, it's a good question. I got to say, my late brother, Ari, his opinion was engage with everyone. He would engage with people, even if they weren't listening, because his opinion was that person might not be listening, but other people are watching this dialogue from the sidelines and they need to know the truth. And that was his perspective on life in general, engage with everyone. Maybe I'm weaker than him. Maybe, I don't know, but I do not subscribe to that. I got to tell you, many years ago, I went to meet Ben Shapiro and I asked him that question. I said, how do you deal with all the hate? And he laughed and he said, you think I read that stuff? I tweet and I mute. I don't read the replies. And I remember thinking to myself, that's crazy. It's social media. You're supposed to engage. But that's what I do now. In the war, I tweet and I mute. I don't read the replies. And then I get, messages in my inbox. And in the beginning of the war, the hate would drive me crazy and it would really anger me. It would ruin my day. Instead, I said to myself, let's flip this. Let's make it into a way that when I get these messages, it actually makes me smile. So what did I do? I set up a shortcut on my iPhone that anybody who sends me a hate message, it automatically replies to that person and says, thanks, sweetie. I've donated money to the IDF in your name. Zionists worldwide, thank you for your contribution. And they lose their minds. And I'm like, yes. So every time I get hate messages, I just enjoy it now.
It's just, you read it, you're like, okay, this is hateful. It's not like it's an automatic, like a word. Unless
no. I mean, I read it and I reply back with that shortcut on my iPhone.